Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's doing well out there. This is just going to be kind of a short video on some items that I picked up over the last couple days. I was at a work conference for a couple days and while the conference wasn't going on, there was some downtime, so I was able to get out and do some shopping and stuff like that. So I just wanted to share with you guys the things that I picked up. So first off, I stopped at the Barnes and Nobles along the way, and I picked up the Hey Grandude book from Paul McCartney. This is his new children's book that he's just put out. And here you go. In case you don't know who Paul McCartney is, they got a little blurb there on who he is. And it's just kind of a neat, it's a short little book, but it's kind of cool. I'll definitely have to read through this with my kids. I'm sure they'll enjoy it. And there's also a digital download version of this where Paul actually reads the book to you, so I'll be sure and check that out too. The next place I stopped was Target, and I found on the newsstand they had this special edition of People magazine. It's about the Beatles in 1969, plus the last few pages of the book are dedicated to Woodstock's 50th anniversary. Here we got the Beatles on the rooftop and the Who on stage at Woodstock. There's just a lot of cool pictures and articles in here. Just wanted to let you guys know that this was also out there on the newsstands, available to pick up. A little bit about each of the guys and just lots of different articles in there. And then, like I said, the last maybe quarter or so of the magazine is about Woodstock here, so it's just lots of different pictures about that as well. So be sure and check that out if you're interested as well. And while I was at Target, I decided to check out the toy aisle because I had heard there's this new item coming out, and I heard in August it was coming out, and then another website I checked said September. People were buying them at Walmart. I checked several Walmarts and I wasn't able to find them, but yesterday I stopped at Target and I was able to pick up the new Beatles Hot Wheels cars that just came out this year. So we'll kind of go through each. There's five different ones. There's the With the Beatles one there. Let's see if we can get these to focus a little better. There's the first one, and the second one is Help. And the third one, we have Revolver. And for number 4, we got to have another yellow submarine in there, I guess. And finally, my favorite out of the bunch is the Abbey Road one here. That's just a really cool design there on that Volkswagen bus. You got the road on the top there. So there you go. So if you're looking for those, be sure and check out Target because that's where I found mine. There was quite a few more on the shelf there, so I'm sure they're readily available at all Targets. And it seems cheaper to just go out to the store and get them that way. I've seen online you can get the whole set of 5 of them, but it's pretty expensive to do it that way. And then today on the way back from my conference, I stopped at one of the record stores along the route and just decided to check out a few things. And I noticed on their magazine stand they had the new Mojo Magazine. This is the special 50th anniversary of Abbey Road edition. Comes in this plastic bag here. There's all the different things that are included in the magazine. It is sealed here, but I tried opening this just a little bit and it's just going to tear the bag, so I just slit the top open here so I can keep that all intact. And like with every Mojo magazine I've ever gotten that comes with a CD, this looks like music I'll probably never listen to. And there we go. Nothing I've heard of before, so. And one thing that's kind of cool about this is it also comes with this double-sided map. It's a Beatles map here. The red side here is the Beatles in Liverpool. So it's kind of got a map of Liverpool, and then there's different numbers around the city. And then you just look at the bottom, and it'll show you what those numbers represent down there. That's pretty cool. And then the blue side is the London side here. And again, we have the same thing with the numbers and what they correlate to. And then the cover of the magazine itself is artwork that Paul McCartney did for the Abbey Road album when they were deciding on an album cover. He's got his hand sketches there. And I'll see if I can get to the, here's the first picture inside the cover, but I'll see if I can get to the actual article itself. It's right here. It starts with this. And the last page there. So that's all that's about the Beatles and Abbey Road in this magazine, but there's other great stuff in here too. There's stuff about Bob Dylan and Neil Young. Just lots of different album reviews and things like that in here too, so be sure and check that out. And finally, the last thing that I picked up while I was at the record store, I had originally told myself I wasn't going to pick this up, but I've seen several people showing them on their channels, and I thought it just looked really cool to have the nice colored vinyl. So I decided to pick up the Russian album by Paul McCartney, and this is on, as you can see there, the limited edition yellow vinyl. And when you pull the record out, there's also this sheet inside. I'm not sure. This must have came with the original album. I'm not sure. I don't have one of these. Just kind of goes over everything included there. And then the album itself comes in this clear plastic sleeve. And I thought this yellow vinyl with the red label just looked really cool. And as always, the camera doesn't usually do this justice, and in person it looks a lot better. So there you have it. That's pretty much my shopping spree for the last couple days. I think I did pretty good. Be sure and check out all the stuff at your local stores, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.